more can I say?
Top billing.
Yo, top billing. You know I had to do something on my man Kennedy Brooks, because if you're talking about running back university, you're not mentioning Oklahoma, then you're doing yourself a disservice, man. Especially if we're talking about our generation. Oklahoma has a very strong case to be running back university, all right? So nothing has changed. They have really good running backs right now, and my man Kennedy Brooks is that. So we see coming out of high school, he's a top 250 player in a composite. Everybody thought he was going to go to Wisconsin, at least the guys who put in a prediction, and Oklahoma got this cat out of Texas, man. Always balling in Texas. And we can see here, last year, his first as a redshirt freshman, my man averaged 8.9 yards per tote, 12 touchdowns. He hit over 1,000 yards, leading rusher on the team. And man, he didn't really get cooking until like, what, the 4th, 5th game of the season? That is some dope stuff, right? So my favorite running back of the past 10 or so years was Joe Mixon. And man, I'm loving me some Kennedy Brooks, man. Let's check this guy out. All right, you know the particulars. This is not a highlight channel. This is a film study. No full plays will be shown. Stuff will be paused and rewound ad nauseum. And we do not focus on the results of the play, because guess what? The results already happened. If you don't watch football, I don't know what to tell you. So you should already know the results of these plays, because I'm only taking them from real football games that have already happened, right? All right, so like to concentrate on the concept and then the stuff that really makes the player be what he is. So Kennedy Brooks had a lot of long runs. I'm not going to focus on those, because some of those runs, right, he didn't even get touched. So there's nothing really to talk about on those, maybe the top end speed or something like that. But I just want to focus on the nuances of it. So we see right here, I love this particular play right here. All right, you're going to have a G lead at the guard pulling around right here on a skip pull. So he's on the skip pull. This is what I like, the mark of a great running back. Got to make that first guy miss. I don't care if he's a first or second level player. Got to make that first guy miss in the hole. Kennedy Brooks, 5'10", 210. Now check it out right here. This guy has a nice beat on him, and he should have this guy. It's not even a take on situation. Hitting him from the side. Kennedy Brooks should go down like a hooker, right? But no, not necessarily. Look, boom. He has that what Travis Etienne from Clemson has, right? He runs hard to a spot. Kennedy Brooks is not going to necessarily size you up and run you over, but he's running hard to a spot. Ball on the inside hand. Still doesn't go down. Gotta worry about that right there and try to get that ball to the second hand. But then look at this, right? So he breaks this tackle. Then my man right here, he just has the 0 to 60 acceleration just to run past this dude. That was a bad angle. I don't think he wanted something. So think about this. When you see stuff like this from the third level, some of these guys turn it down. There's a way to turn something down without making it look like you're turning down, but he looked like he turned it down. All right, same play right here. You see the skip pull from my man Ben Powers leading up through right here. So when Kennedy Brooks gets this bad boy, you can tell his vision, man, being able to work off blocks as well. So that's a lot of people just run up the back of their block because they don't understand. They don't have vision. They don't have that innate feel. He's not one of them. All right, we'll see Powers right there. Now, how are you going to navigate this, right? You're going to always want to go off the inside hip of the blocker. So you see my man right here. See, that's another thing people don't think about when you're a second level player. You got to stack and shed blocks, man. If he was to stack this block and stay in the middle of Ben Powers, stuff would be a lot different. But he declares, and then my man Kennedy Brooks works off the inside hip. Same thing right here. Now look at him. See him stick that foot in the ground? Now look at the converging defenders right here. He knows he needs to be on the outside hip of the blocker. Right? Boom, stick that foot in the ground. He even kind of uses the ref as a little bit of a barrier, but he just understands how to work off blocks. And then he has really good 0 to 60 acceleration. The way he holds the ball and he runs, I know most people watching this probably don't remember who Tiki Barber is, but it definitely reminds me of a Tiki Barber. His top end speed, I think, is adequate. I don't think he has great top end speed, but he definitely has good 0 to 60 acceleration and adequate top end speed. So it just makes him a fast player. All right, man, this tag pull or tag sweep is one of my favorite plays in the playbook. You can see the almost split flow blocking, right? You have everybody blocking down like that. Then you have both the tackle and guard pulling. And you have the reason why I like gun split for Oklahoma is because both of these backs are adequate blockers, right? Sermon and Kennedy Brooks will block with the best of them, and they're both great running backs. So you see kind of the alleyway block right there, hitting the weak side linebacker for Sermon, and Kennedy Brooks once again with the vision. All right, so check it out. So he's immediately, look at him right here. A lot of backs just get the ball and go, right? So this is why it's a devalued position, because there's not a lot of thinking from a lot of people who play the position. But look at him. He's already looking at how the blocking is setting up, and he wants to find an organic crease, right? So right now you would think if you're Kennedy Brooks, this looks like it could possibly be a good run. If you were to take it right here, you have Sermon on the block right here, but check him out. Look at his vision, his ability to work with blocks. He keeps pressing that bad boy, and look at that nice jump cut through the hole, able to stop his momentum. Then look, boom, the organic crease just forms. Sometimes you just got to be patient, man. This guy has a ton of patience and some very good vision and very good burst. All right, I really like this one. You see CeeDee Lamb right here on the orbit motion, but you can see Kennedy Brooks and his ability to counteract the breach. So they have a breach coming right here. You know, this is my thing right here. There's that tag sweep again. Blocking going down that way. But check out the breach. It's going to be coming around here. And look at the jump cut and the agility. Ability to muscle relax. So you don't think about him with his agility, but look at that jump cut, man. Oh, you see that? Y'all see that? Right there. Jump cut. Nice. Real good stuff right there, man. Now, same thing right here. Somebody's trying to tackle him. Always be falling forward. You'll see him get a lot more yards after that. Keep your hand on the ground. Power through. And even more yardage. It's a powerful kid, man. Just well-rounded. Now, he's interesting to me because you can't really say that he does something great. He just does everything well. Everything. There's probably not a weakness in his game. Blocking, his vision, even his speed. It's all very good, but you can't say that he's just super dynamic at any one trait. All right, absolutely love these type of concepts right here, man. And man, Lincoln Riley's always in his bag. So this is going to be a T lead right here with the tackle on the lead through on pretty much an inside run right here. So running power, and you'll see him encounter third level defender. What do I say? Always make the first person you encounter miss, no matter which level it's at. All right, see Evans right there on a pull. Nope, who wants to see that? Now, come on, man. Look at him, he's already ducking down and stuff like that. You don't want no parts of some big left tackle on a pull right there. Now, check it out. Mano y mano. What's going to happen, right? You encounter Kennedy Brooks with a two-way go right here. Yeah, good night. Good night, Irene. Check it out right here. You ain't even got a muscle relaxer. Hit him with a kind of a baby muscle relaxer, right? Baby muscle relaxer kind of make him stop in his tracks. Then it's that 0 to 60. Look at that. Did he even get a hand on him? I'm not sure he got a hand on him, right? So some people like a DeAndre Swift would shake this dude down and muscle relax him, get him going this way and then bend it back the other way. Kennedy Brooks, man, not a lot of wasted movement. He just does his thing, right? He knows he has good 0 to 60, which is your acceleration. Accelerates through. Nothing you can do about it. You know the rest. Off to the races. All right, check this bad boy out right here, man. I love when they wear these uniforms. This got to be one of the best uniforms ever. All right, with them white helmets. Now, check this out right here. What I tell you about the squeeze down, man? You're trying to squeeze this guy down from the side. Watch him. If you're out there and you're a young running back, watch him decrease his service area, right? Look at that. Get skinny. Get skinny. Working off of a block right here. Off the outside hip of that block. Get skinny. Decrease that surface area by getting your pad level down. Power through. Now, come on, man. He's not running anybody over. He's just running through tackles. It's just a great way of being physical. And, of course, we already know what he does. People are always going to come. Great use of the ref right here. So that shows you some savviness right there as well. Look at that. Look at that. The ref tried to help, man. Look at that. Get off me. Get off me. The ref tried to help. Slap his hand down. Watch out, Playboy. I'm on my way. And you know the rest. All right, here we go right here. You see Marquise Brown on a traditional jet motion. Remember they giving you the orbit motion before? They're just giving you a lot of things to look at, a lot of eye candy, but then they do a lot of the same plays, so it's crazy. So, you know, my favorite right there, that tag sweep. Get my man going off those blocks. Now look at his ability again. Remember, the first man he encounters, usually, right, virtually, not every time, obviously it's football, but there you go. This time a big lineman. Can't do nothing with him. Look at that. Can't do nothing with this guy. That's what you call running behind your pads. Running behind your pads, being forceful, and he's not being overly physical. He's running to a spot with tenacity. All right, so check this out. I think it may have been some type of QB counter or some type of keeper right there, but he's a lead blocker. You see him right here going against TCU. He's a lead blocker for Kyler Murray. And look at him. He'll get after it in the blocking game as well. What more could you ask for from your top running back right there? Look at him. Oh, I love that type of physicality, and that's that selflessness with which they play at Oklahoma on the offensive side of the ball that just, to me, makes it the best offensive outfit, period. A lot of people doing a lot of things and doing a lot of things well and just being selfless, for real. All right, coming out of the weak pistol. Got a T, got another pull by your tackle. Backside tackle on the pull. Same thing, man. I just love the way this kid breaks tackles. You see I believe it may have been the middle linebacker on his trail right there, right? Inside shoulder force. The linebacker doesn't do a bad job, right? Inside shoulder force, break down in the open field, get you a tackle, right? No, sir. No, sir. So this one right here was the epitome of what he's about. Cut that bad boy back with the vision. Nice. Definitely got some Tiki Barber in him. You guys are gonna have to give me some more comps. I want to get better. I want you guys to get better out there with comps, man. You guys got to quit comparing everybody to somebody who was already on the team before. Like, what's the probability of somebody getting the same exact player, right? There are 15 million players that played before any other player. There's a comp outside of that particular team's kid, right? Or that particular kid's team. You get what I'm trying to say. It's a long night, baby. But it's all good. Let me know, man, what you think about Kennedy Brooks out there for you people. A lot of this stuff that I'm doing right now is not necessarily for Oklahoma cats. It's for the cats who frequent the channel that know me from covering Alabama and Georgia and a host of other SEC type teams, right? A lot of talent across the country, but Oklahoma is as talented as anyone. I know the Oklahoma people's like, Murf, do some defensive stuff. I'm going to get to it, all right? You know what I mean? Like, can't front. Watching the defense after spending my entire career covering Georgia and Alabama, the two of the best defensive outfits on the planet, it's a tough watch. It really is, man. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 good players on the entire defense or people who showed themselves worthy. So, I don't know. We'll see. But it should get better with better coaching. Hopefully, we'll see from there. But I don't know. But check back with me for more. It's your boy Murf, Top Billing Sports. I am the Underground King, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top billing.